So I've been waking up at 5:30 every day for the past month, and I think I just figured out why successful people do this. And the actual reason might surprise you.
O'clock in the morning.
At 5:45 a.m.
4:42 in the morning.
Waking up before 6 a.m. I was motivated to wake up early, but I didn't have that why clarified.
And all your excuses are lies.
Hello. So, from what you can tell, I got up at 5:30 for the past 30 days. Now I know that might not seem crazy to a lot of people, but for someone that was originally getting up at 9, 10 a.m, having late nights playing games until 2 or 3 a.m. every morning, it's a bit of a change to my life. And these are the benefits and the negatives that I found out waking up at 5:30 a.m. So first off, I'd like to create some context about what my routine was while waking up at 5:30. So let's get right into it. This is pretty much my daily routine for the past 30 days. I wake up at 5:30 to the dog staring me in between the eyes. It's a bit creepy, but she's kind of gotten used to getting a walk really early in the morning, so she'll be waiting for me at 5:30 when my alarm goes off. And I've also gotten into this weird little routine where I wake up probably 10 minutes before my alarm. It's just how my brain works at this point. So I'll wake up at 5:20 or 5:30, get up, come upstairs at about 5:45 to make a coffee. After about 6 a.m, we'll go back downstairs, get ready and take the dog for a walk to the dog park just down the road, and then come back at about 6:45. From 6:45, we'll get ready for work and head off to work at about 7:20 or 7:30 before coming back at 5 p.m. From 5 till about 6 or 6:30, I'll either go to the gym or just relax for a little bit, maybe read a book or watch some YouTube or something like that. And then once I come back from that at 6:30, I'll eat, get changed, have a shower, and then I'll get straight into some filming or editing. Sometimes this might also be just learning stuff off YouTube about investing and finance, but that'll usually take me from 6:30 up until about 10 or 10:15. From 10 or 10:15, I'll usually just chill until about 10:30. I'll watch the stock market open on Meet Kevin's live stream. I'll learn a little bit there, and then I'll head to bed. So usually I do head to bed at about 10:30 or 11, which is obviously quite late if you're getting up at 5:30. And a lot of the time I did feel this the next morning. So I think the biggest thing when it comes to waking up early from what I've found is you really need to find out why you're getting up early. And this has to happen the night before. You need something that's actually going to motivate you to get up at 5:30, whether that's doing something like writing a book or getting up to work or go to the gym or walk your dog like I do. You really just need to find your reason why. And I think what I've learned is that, routine really is the biggest thing here, where the habits you get into, whether it's in the morning, getting up early, you really do need to just crack on and have your stuff organized so that you can get things in order. I think as well, going to bed earlier and then waking up earlier is a lot different from what I used to do. So I used to go to bed really late, quite literally a few hours before people were getting up. And then I wake up, when people have already been up for hours. So I think doing that, you automatically just feel like shit anyway. So sort of being on the other flip side of this, you do feel like you are getting a lot more done during the day. I think a lot of other people do get up earlier in the morning as well, because that does give them a few hours of undisrupted work time. People like Casey Neistat get up at 4:30 in the morning so that they can have 3 or so hours of just straight work before being bugged by anyone.
See, it's these early morning hours that are the absolute most productive for me. No phone calls, no text messages, nothing's happening on social media, everyone else is asleep. It's just total focus.
And for a lot of people that may have kids or other commitments or run a business and they have people calling them, these couple of quiet hours in the morning are very, very essential to their lifestyle. So I think that some of the negatives for waking up early, for me personally, I do feel quite tired in the evenings. Even when it just gets to dinner time at 6 p.m. or 7 p.m, I already am quite tired. Especially with wanting to watch the market open at 10:30 at night. That does usually lead me to going to bed quite late. So I do always end up having a lack of sleep, getting up at 5:30, which obviously negatively affects me throughout the day. For people that are able to go to bed earlier as well and actually get the stuff done in the morning that they need to get done, whether that's, just work or going to the gym, if they can get that done first and then have the rest of the day to do whatever they want, whether they have a job or just working on their own stuff, I think getting up early could be great, but you have to have that plan. It's not about when you go to bed or when you wake up, it's more about what you do with that time in between when you are awake. At the end of the day, everyone has the same amount of hours awake. That's essentially what it comes down to. There are some people that do get stuff done better in the morning. That's when their sort of study time is, but a lot of people do find themselves studying better at night. And I definitely found that I'm one of those people throughout my time at university. So I think, I've naturally lent more towards night times rather than mornings. So, not everyone's the same. You sort of just have to find what works for you. So what's my plan going ahead here? I think I will continue to wake up at 5:30 at the moment. I am quite close cut in the morning considering I have to get up for work and walk the dog. I think getting up maybe 15 or 20 minutes earlier would be even better for me. That would give me quite a nice time period to be comfy in doing things. I wouldn't feel rushed. And I think that might be what I try next. I'm not sure if I will continue to get up early forever because I do like going to bed later at night. That's what I've been doing for my entire life. Especially years ago as a gamer, some nights I'd literally stay up all night and then stay up all day. Those 24-hour grinds was something that was just embedded in me from the beginning. You can probably see by my ridiculous amount of hours here in video games that I am definitely more of a night owl. So the real ultimate question here is, should you try getting up at 5:30 or just earlier in the morning in general? Personally, I think you definitely should, not because you might be able to get up earlier and go to the gym or because you might have a better quality of sleep or more time, but just mainly because of the level of discipline you get from waking up and doing something. So if you've enjoyed watching my experience of getting up at 5:30 in the morning, how it's affected my day, if I'd like to keep doing it, how other people do it, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, turn on notifications, do a lot of that fun stuff so you can find out what some other things might be like without having to do them yourselves. I like providing value in these kinds of ways and finding out new little fun things so that I can grow and see what things I want to add to my life. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Have a good day. Cheers.